Hello, my name is Brian Wallace with North Texas Marine, and today we're going to talk about the 2019 Crevalle Boats 26 Open. So follow me as we discuss some of the features and advantages of the Crevalle boats. The Crevalle Boat 26 Open, it measures 25'6" long, and we're going to talk about some of the design elements that make it an ideal boat for a hybrid. So starting in the back of the boat, it has a transitional shear line. So we start flat in the boat, rises up, gets a little deeper. That's going to give you that deep V offshore feel in the front of the boat and give you the shallow water aspect in the back. So a few design elements we're going to talk about with the boat. Like, this boat was built for the discerning buyer. Everything has a thought and a purpose to it, and we're going to go over those features. Recessed trim tabs give you more control over the boat. That can control right and left attitude of the boat. It can also get you on plane quicker. Helps you drive a little more comfortably and give you customization on the ride of the boat. All the fittings on the boat, whether it be the through hole fittings or the rod holders, there are no fasteners exposed. It's all secured on the underneath side. That's a high-end design element. The cleats on the boat are emblazoned with the Crevalle Boats logo, just for that extra customization feel. Back on the boat, we're showing with an optional 10-foot power pole. This is the Blade Series power pole, and it will automatically deploy off your input via remote or an app on your phone. Standard equipment on the boat is the hydraulic jack plate. It's a 10-inch setback, gives you 6 inches of vertical lift and fall for that customization of ride. Also lets you get in shallow water. This boat happens to be equipped with Mercury Racing's Verado 400. This is a 400 horsepower outboard motor, 4-stroke supercharged, hand-built by Mercury's racing team. One neat option that the boat is equipped with are the Sea Blaze underwater lights. These are now a color changing light. They'll go from red, green, blue, purple, and they'll let you stop and choose the color you want. Another nice feature of the boat is this extended swim platform on the left-hand side. This is going to lower your port of entry into the boat, makes it easier on families or yourself to get in the boat should you be out either swimming or have an accidental fall. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the hull design of this boat and talk about why it's essential and how it performs. So underneath this boat, you will see a pocket. And while running, it actually gives water more time to solidify and be able to raise the engine up and get into shallow water applications. If you follow the shear line of this boat in the rub rail, you'll see that we have a low dead rise in the rear, followed by a transitional shear line in the front. This gives you more dead rise and more freeboard inside the boat. Then it tapers off a little bit more to allow access for a trolling motor. So this can accept trolling motors from both Minn Kota or Motor Guide. Another thing worth mentioning is the trailer that we choose to put under this nice boat. It's built by Easy Loader Trailers of Arkansas. This is a aluminum all welded trailer, tri-axle with spare tire and rim, and it comes on nice 18-inch blackout rims. So if you'll notice, everything on this trailer will be welded. It's not a bolt together aluminum trailer. Coming to the back, we have Rhino lined fenders. So when you choose to step on this in wet conditions, you'll have good grip. The tri-axle is good for those long distance hauls, also gives good curb appeal. So inside the 26 Open, first I'm going to kind of show you what makes it an open. Why is it called an open? And if you'll walk with me just a little bit, you'll see the front of the boat. So what makes this boat an open is actually the openness of this front area. There is not a casting deck. It is now a flat floor. Now there are several advantages to this. Number one is the ability to fight a fish 360 degrees around the boat. Number two, the ability to lean over the side of the boat against these combing pads while fighting a larger fish. If you're a live bait fisherman, you've got rod holders spread all the way down the boat, shown here, here, here. You can broadcast a live bait spread and fish a lot of water that way. This specific boat will have 10 flush mount rod holders in the gunnel. So in the bow of the boat, you'll have tackle storage on either side. You'll have quick access to any gear you might need while fishing. This specific cooler is built by Frigid Rigid, a fiberglass production that is marine specific. Inside the cooler you'll see a tray for cut bait, a divider, and of course, normal cooler capacity. Atop the cooler is a pad and a backrest for family enjoyment of laying out. This is all 100% removable if you choose a day of hardcore fishing. Inside this Crevalle 26 Open, you'll have 3 separate live wells. These live wells are full feature, meaning they'll have a fill, a recirculate, a light, and a strainer. These bait wells are also painted blue, which is a calming effect for bait, and they also have rounded corners, which will help keep your bait alive longer. So many times I get asked the question, why would you need 3 live wells in a boat? And the answer is, you may be fishing with multiple types of bait in addition to keeping your fish. So if you're doing a coastal run, you may be keeping bull minnows, shrimp, and also want to keep your fish. So right there, that's 3 live wells that you're going to need. One option we've equipped on this boat is the full Sea Deck package. Sea Deck is this foam-backed, teak-look flooring, has multiple benefits. Number one, it creates padding for the feet in the boat. Second, it really quiets the boat down in its ride. And finally, it gives that nice custom look. So while this is a hardcore fishing boat, it's not short on luxury items. And let's show you some of those. It's equipped with wet sounds stereo. We have 4 wet sound speakers plus a subwoofer powered by an amplifier and Fusion stereo. You can't deny the classiness of the flush mount displays and the flush mount switchgear that you see aboard the Crevalle 26. The multifunction displays are going to control your gauges, your mapping, and your sonar. Dual 12-inch screens make it very easy to see and are glare resistant. The switchgear that control the componentry are all flush mount and all backlit, so you know what's on and what's off. The upgraded Helm chair allows passenger and captain to adjust their comfort level. Independent fold-down armrest, separate bolsters, a center armrest, and even dual level footrest will allow you and your passenger to adjust to your comfort zone. In addition to the features we've already discussed, let's hit on a few family elements that this boat incorporates. We've talked about this front coffin box with the removable upholstery, a nice place to lay out. In addition, we've got a seat in front of the console. We have the nice helm station. And then we also have the flip rear seat for extra passenger room. This stainless steel ski pylon is perfect for pulling your skiers, your tubers, or your wakeboarders, and it's fully removable when you need a flush fishing deck. Also an industry exclusive is the tow point built into our hardtop frame. This frame is actually so strong they're able to integrate another tow point into the hardtop frame. So I hope you can see that the 26 Open by Crevalle Boats is a boat that accomplishes a lot of tasks for the discerning buyer. There were a lot of features and options we didn't get to cover today, so please come see it in person at North Texas Marine in Gainesville and Fort Worth, Texas. North Texas Marine, serving families since 1954.